that I was most interested in was not the main event, but it was a match that really caught my fancy because it had two really outstanding young athletes going against each other. And it was a bout that I absolutely was thrilled and interested to see, and that was the Steve Kern, Golden Boy Chic Donovan bout. Man, oh man, when these two young warriors tangled, well, let's take a look at some of the action as it took place.
He misses a big right hand sleeper hold on Donovan. Kern very quickly went into it. And he's run into the turnbuckle. I was wondering whether he is going to make it stick. The reason being, Kern was unable to have that left leg hooked on the floor even. He was just on his tiptoe with it, and he really couldn't get the pressure on Donovan. Donovan ducked him, whammed him into the turnbuckle, goes for the figure four. Is this going to be it? Kern underneath the ring rope, boy, and that saved him. Donovan won't let it go, but he cannot get a submission out of that figure four, because the action, officially speaking, has stopped. Steve Kern would deny any action stopped as Donovan was continuing to work on that figure four. Kern in trouble. And Steve Donovan, Chic Donovan, is no guy to be in trouble with. Donovan pounding. Once again, he goes for the leg. Spins on it. And he's kicked off right into the turnbuckle. And look at his Kern fight back. He is a battler. Crowd loves it, too. Dusted him with that forearm. Backdrop. Into the turnbuckle. All the way up and takes him over on that monkey flip. Now he goes for the sleeper. On his knees. He may be able to get it this time. That time when Donovan took him back, look at that. Suplex, 2, 3, got him. What a super move by Steve Kern. Donovan was going to run him into the turnbuckle again. The minute he leaned over and Kern felt his legs leave the floor, he let go of him, pushed him in there. As he bounced straight back, he picked him into a suplex, slammed him back down, and got a 3 count before Donovan could recover. 19 minutes, 39 seconds. The winner, Steve Kern.
Boy, I tell you, I guess you gathered in there that Golden Boy Chic Donovan had used that move before running Kern into the turnbuckle on it. What a great move. I never thought I would see him get him and suplex him back like that. Here's the man that we were just talking about. In his own right, he had the nerve to come out here and at least agree to talk to us about the match. Golden Boy Chic Donovan. Chic, I got to ask you, going into that match, were you not feeling well when you went in there with Kern? Were you just not right and ready for the match?
I have no excuses, Mr. Russell. As you saw it, the man beat me 1, 2, 3. There's no excuses. I have just been humiliated. Never in my life I would ever think that could ever happen to the Golden Boy, but it did. You saw it.
Well, did he, at some point earlier in the match, hurt you to the position where you were not able to contend with him in the latter part of it?
All I can say is Steve Kern is a superior, well-trained athlete, and he beat me. You know, I have been battered, tattered, and torn to the point where I think I'm just going to retire from professional wrestling. I'm going to hang my tights in an old, cold, clammy closet, putting my boots in an old suitcase somewhere in an attic where I'll never see them again, Mr. Russell. I'm just humiliated. This is a dark day.
Excuse me.
It's a dark day for me, baby.
Jimmy, we already seen you out here with your belt on. I guess you're sleeping with that on.
Well, you better believe I'm taking a bath with it on if you want to know the truth. Let me tell you something, Chic. And I have to be honest. For 3 weeks now, man, I've been sitting back and watching you on the tube. I've been watching you out here, and I think you have the best possibility of anybody I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if you know too much about my background or not, but let me tell you something, man. I handled Paul Ellering. I turned him into a champion. Killer Carl Krupp, who was a champion. And, of course, Jerry Lawler, who I'm very disappointed in. He's through. He's has been. But let me tell you something, man. You've got $1 million body. You've got a Cadillac, but nobody to drive it. I want to be that driver.
But, Jimmy, I'm humiliated.
Well, man, look at you, though. Chick, listen to me. Look at you, man. Look at you. I'm telling you, you're a champion. You're championship material, man. You're out here with your head hanging between your legs. That makes me sick. All of my life, I've had to fight for everything. Listen to me. Everything I've ever had all my life, man, I've had to fight for. I'm making you an offer right now. You signed with Tojo Yamamoto, that fat little Jap. He's washed up. He's been washed up. He's overweight and out of date and out of shape. I'm here to stay. The family is magic. You can be magic. I can put magic into you, Chip. Let me tell you something right now. You give me a chance. You sign with Jimmy Hart, and I promise you, you'll be a champion. You'll be a champion. You know, we have a philosophy in the family. And I want you got to have a little rhythm, man. Look at you. You look at the way you're dressed now. Come on, we can do it. Listen at this, baby.
But I listen to him.
Well, just listen. I know you listen to him, but don't listen to him. He's washed up. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to you. Listen. We are family. Wayne, Kevin, Chic, and Jimmy. Does that sound good? Chic, hey. We are family. Sing it, baby. Kevin, Wayne, Chic, and Jimmy. What do you think, baby? See, it's magic. You can do it. You can do it, baby. He's got it. You what? The champion. Come on, we're going to talk. We're going to talk, you has-been. You're trying to kill this
Will
guy.
you get out of here? Now, we've had enough of you. Jimmy Hart, Chic Donovan. We're going to be back with more action coming up. The Nightmares. Steve Kern and Roy Rogers right after we take time out for this.